Hi. I kind of look like a toad. Anyways, here we go. Who's ready? So I passed out to my students a book with vocabulary words, and this is the first video of that. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm trying so hard to figure out how to link this down below. It's from my brain. No chat GPT here. Who remembers when you had to do your own critical thinking? I mean, I have used chat GPT before. They're very good with my sourdough. Anyways, I digress. So the first word should be under the classroom actions and basics. So the first word that I think we should go through, and I'm going to go down. Okay, so it's 3 across and then a couple down. I'm going to start with the word again, and I'm going to end with right and wrong. I just spelled right, wrong. It's been a lot going on in my personal life, a lot going on with the world, a lot going on. Now that it's over-ish, my husband and I had to be evacuated with the Garden Grove. We're safe, but we did have to put down our one cat, and then we adopted a cat that same day. And then more stuff that you probably don't want to know about. So here we go. The first word is again. So please try finger spelling it first and then signing it. So I always tell whoever I'm teaching, I always picture a giant bowl of guacamole, and I have a chip in this hand, and it's rude manners to double dip, but that's what I want to do with this amazing guacamole. It's probably Nana's guacamole, right? And I just dip it again and again and again. So why do I tell that little story? Because when my students are taking a test, I can't say, oh, that's the sign for again. But instead I can be like, chips and dip, chips and dip, chips and dip. And then that might spark them. Now, other people are like, that doesn't work for me. Okay, great. I'm not perfect. I look like a potato. Anyways, again, 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 again. Next one down, we have class. Class. 2 C's. I'm at the center of attention always. So should you be. Class. Class. Next is paper. Now, if you're one of my students from this last year, you're like, you already taught us all this. Okay, great, fine. Have it be a refresher. Oh, wait, what was that sign? Again, do it again, repeat, refresher, so on and so forth. So here we go. Paper, 2 5 hands. I'm striking the dominant hand on the non-dominant back towards me. Paper. If I just clap on top of the thumb here, that means school. And if I go forward, it means clean. So class, paper. Then we have jump. I always picture them on a trampoline. Some of my best memories are with my friends on their trampoline. Thank God we never broke any bones. Us kids didn't. But jump, jump, jump. Learn. We scoop up that knowledge and we're putting it in our brain. Now that, plain and simple, is learn. Learn. One more time. Learn. If we add the classifier or an agent sign, that means learn person. Well, what's a learn person? A student. I'm trying my hardest to figure out which master's program I want to take, because why not? I'm always telling my students, in life, you're a forever learner. Okay, next one is draw. D-R-A-W. My non-dominant is out in front of me like a piece of paper, and then I take my pinky and I'm drawing. So let me ask you this, and you can comment the answer below. What would a draw agent be? A draw person. What is a draw person? I'll wait. An artist! Yay! I was told recently that I am a fiber artist because I work with yarn. String, yarn. All right, the next one is forget. I picture that I'm wiping my brain. I forgot I had a doctor's appointment. I forgot to bring money to school for a ticket. Forget. My husband forgets a lot. Why? I say it's because he's just got such a big brain and it's full of too much stuff, so he easily forgets things. Letter, L-E-T-T-E-R, like we're sending a letter. Look, I'm pretending to lick it and I'm putting a stamp up here. Here's my envelope. A letter. Does anyone write letters anymore? I love letter writing. 3 more, and then I'll end this video. It's hot here where I'm living. Can you tell? I should turn on the fan. Okay. The next one down is practice. P-R-A-C-T-I-C-E. Practice. Please be practicing your finger spelling before you sign each and every one of these. Practice. Now, I can already hear my students in my head. Wait, that's the same sign for train. That's the same sign for rehearse. I can't spell. I can't spell. Rehearse. Oh, we're gonna pretend that I spelled that correctly. Practice. My bub was in the military, so was my papa, but I remember my bub's stories about how, like, in boot camp and everything, they had to like shine their shoes for like a practice run. I don't know, so I always picture this being I'm shining a shoe for practice. Again, that's me in my brain. You might not have a bub that served in the Air Force. You might have, I don't know. I'm trying to think back to my theater roots. I can't think of anything for theater. If you have an idea, please drop it in below. Drop it in below. That's what we're going with. Drop it down below. Okay, last but not least, we have right and wrong. So the word right, there's several meanings, right? As in correct. We take two kind of D hands or one hands and we stack them on top of each other. Correct. That's right. But if we're talking about the direction, we make an R with our right hand and we drag it to the right, and same with the left. And then wrong, mistake, wrong. So I hope you learned something from here. If you're my student, please write how to sign the word. So for, again, here's an example. Dominant hand, bent dominant hand, palm up non-dominant hand, dominant hand touches. However works for you. You can literally write chips and guacamole, and I'm fine with that too. Join me next time for the next thing over. If you want a copy of this vocabulary reference sheet, I'm going to try to link it down below, and if that doesn't work, because let's be honest here, technology and I are not friends, email me. And if you don't have my email, text me. And if you don't have my phone number, send a carrier pigeon via letter. Just kidding. Comment and I will get in touch with you. All right, I love you mucho.